Hi everyone, this is Lady Emmanuel coming to you with linear functions. It's linear function, multiple representation. We have a word problem here, a real word scenario, whatever terms you want to call it, but you have to read it and pull the equation in standard form from it, just as well as slope-intercept form, the table, the graph, and we're going to interpret it what the y-intercept means for the real word meaning for this situation here. Guys, remember on the star, you'll be able to use the formula chart. So these formulas on here for linear equation is already on the chart. Therefore, you don't have to memorize it. But the more you use it, the more you just know it, But we would use the slope-intercept form here for this situation. And we would also write it in standard form. Okay, so here we go. And just FYI, the X and the Y's are the X and Y coordinate value for a point. Okay, the A's and the B's, and we'll go over it. You'll see it. You'll see it better when we're doing it through this. Okay, here we go. The guided practice. You make sure you put your name and date on it. Some of you already have this assignment as you rotated through the station with me, but I want to go into more details because 20 minutes seemed like not enough time, okay, for the stations, but it's okay. Here we go. It said that the junior class at Division High School would spend $500 on decoration for the school prom. Okay, so this right here, let me know, is the total cost. Okay, this is their budget. Okay, so I'm going to say the total cost that I'm saying total cost, but you may call it total cost. You may call it the budget. That's their budget for the decoration or what have you. Okay, just know that it is the total amount they're able to spend. Then we have here the junior class will purchase B cases of balloons. Okay, so B represent the balloons. Now I like using X and Y, so I probably interchange that with X just as well. I'm gonna say that my B will be the X. Okay. And the X cases for the string, they use an X, the variable X, because we don't know how many cases of balloons we're going to buy, so we're using a variable B for it, or X. Here, we don't know how many streamers, okay? So I'm going to set this is going to be my Y, okay? The number of cases for the streamer. Okay, it said balloons cost $25 for each case. Okay, so this is how much each one of the balloons, which is my X, is going to cost. So I know I'm going to use $25 with my X. You see how I'm sort of connecting that? And you may want to write yours all out. I'm just showing you this way, this is how I would do it. In other cases, I may show you a different way because it's good to have more than one way. Here, the streamer costs $125. So I know this X, S, and the Y would go with the $125 because it's for the streamers. Okay. It says represent this data in standard form equation. Standard form equation meaning AX plus BY equals C. Okay. And I sort of already labeled things here for you. The slope intercept form is going to be Y equals MX plus B. They have a table here, so I'm going to have my T table. So X and my Y, and X being the number of cases for my balloons. Sorry, guys, I'm cramming this in here because I write big. But I'm saying it verbally so you can know. Okay, the Y would be the number of cases for the streamers. And then I have my graph here. So here, this is my X, okay, which is the number of cases, okay, for balloons. Don't listen to why I'm putting that parenthesis there. Number of cases, balloons, okay. And here will be my Y. This is a real world situation, so most time we're just going to use quadrant 1 most of the time. Okay, so here, this right here will be the number of streamers, and the unit is cases. Okay, So you'll probably write it better than me because you guys write a little neater and smaller. So here we go. So now I've written down the information that's going to help me to complete this process. So here, go back, A and X. I said X was B was my balloon, okay? So I know they told me it's $25 for each case of balloons. So I know it's going to be 25 times the number of balloons. Plus, the case of the stream is going to be $125. Guys, let me write this the other way so it could be longer. So $25 times X, which X being the number of cases of balloons, 25 is the cost per case, plus $125 per case of streamers. And that total equals $500 because that's my budget. Cannot go beyond the $500. Okay? Can't go beyond it. Okay? So I have my standard form here. That's my standard form. 25x plus 125y equals 500. I'm done. Okay? So here we go. So I'm moving on to the next. So I'm going to take this and write this in slope-intercept form here. In the slope-intercept form, I'm going to take this and I'm going to simplify it. So I have here 25x plus 125y equals 500. I want to get it in slope-intercept form, so that means that I'm going to solve for y. Okay? So that means solving two-step equation, basically. So I have to get rid of my x term first, so I'm going to subtract 25x from both sides. That cancel, leaving me with 125y, bringing it down, equals negative 25x plus 500. Okay? After that, I still hadn't isolated my y. So what I'm going to do is divide each term by the coefficient, which is 125, the cost of the case of streamers each. Okay? So I have 125, 125. That cancel out. Then I have y equals, simplify this, negative 25 or 125 reduces to negative 1/5 x plus dividing the total cost for the decoration by the cost of each case of streamer, which would give me the lovely 4. And I'm done. Okay? So I'm going to stop there on that one, and I'm going to make a second part so you can absorb that and